thing, and I know a lot of times it gets overlooked when dads want to be fathers, but they're being prevented and they could do whatever they can. He said he has a court order, but they moved from Georgia to Florida, and he's got to go through some whole thing, get a court date. It's a long process. So we want to hear your stories. 800-292-5150. Hey, Lamar, how are you?
What's going on, Angie?
I'm good. It's me, Mano and Chella. We want to know, what has your experience been like as far as wanting to see your kids and you don't get along with the mom?
It's been really rough, like every other father out there. I've been going through it like for 9 years.
Wow.
And I've been through 3 lawyers. The last lawyers actually helped me the most because she was actually a father advocate, you know. So she went hard for me. And even though I went to court to fight for joint custody, just to be able to be in my daughter's life, I also had to go to separate court just to take my daughter to Disney World.
Wow. To take your daughter. Why would the mom not want your daughter to go to Disney World? That's crazy.
Because she just didn't, because I was able to do everything for my daughter that my father didn't do for me. As you know, I'm an 80s baby, so us kids at our age now, we just want to do what our fathers never did for us.
That's right.
And she just didn't want me to make my daughter happy. And, you know, I went to therapy just to see why am I bugging? And I'm realizing it wasn't my issues.
Right.
It was the other person's issues. But at the end, I'm confused because I wouldn't understand who would allow their daughter to go through this, to not have a father. When I'm trying my best, I fought all these years. I paid so much money.
And that money could have went to your daughter.
So what's her complaint? What's her problem with you?
To be honest with you, and this is me being honest, on the radio, I knew this was going to happen since before my daughter was born, when she was pregnant, because she told me if I don't be with her, she's going to make my life a living hell. When she told me that, I started documenting all my times with my daughter since the beginning. So I have footage and pictures of me and my daughter since she was born all the way until she was 5. The hardest part is that when I ask my daughter, like, what am I supposed to do? She looks at me like, I don't know. So she tells me, I just want you and mommy to be best friends. And I tell my daughter, I wish I can make that happen for you.
She didn't move on yet?
I don't want to say she has. I just want to be with my daughter, and I don't
She's
understand.
like, I don't care.
Moving on or not moving on, that should not prevent me from being a father.
Right, but she's probably miserable. That should help her, you know,
that's
peace.
Yeah, that's well, I am so sorry you went through that, because I could hear the emotion in your voice.
Man. I just want to be with my daughter, and now I haven't seen my daughter in 3 months. She hasn't called me for Father's Day. She didn't call me for my birthday.
Why you just don't pull up over there?
Because he could get arrested.
Because the courts. Exactly. That's why. Because there's an order of protection on me, and I didn't even do anything.
Right. He could get arrested, and she would want that. Like, I think sometimes people want you to come and do something crazy, so they can be like, see, I told y'all he's crazy. And then next thing you know, it make it worse.
I'm in my daughter's life, and this is what's going on. She told me, the judge told me, if you go to trial, you will lose.
Right.
This is what she told me.
Well,
and I'm
listen,
like, okay, so then I'm not going to go.
I am so sorry, and thank you so much for sharing with us. I wish there was anything we could do to help, and you're right, the system is messed up, and there's nothing you could really do but wait it out and keep paying and keep getting lawyers and keep going to court.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you for allowing me to tell my story, and I hope my advice to other fathers, it sucks, but you got to do it ASAP.
Right.
When the baby is born, because if you wait too long, the system won't recognize it. You got to do it ASAP.
All right, well, thank you for calling.